neon bleeding in the rain. Red and blue on the black asphalt below. Neon bleeding in the rain. The only color left in a world that let the rest go. The motel sign says vacancy in letters, missing the first C and half the E. It's been that way since longer than the owner has been alive to care or disagree. I pulled in at the hour that has no name, past midnight, but before the gray sets in. The parking lot holds 4 cars in my conscience, and something scratching inside the dumpster bin. The man behind the glass slid me a key card without looking up from whatever held his eyes. Room 9, he said, like he'd said it 10,000 times, which is probably exactly right and wise. The rain doesn't stop for men like me, it just changes what surface it decides to ruin. The neon doesn't ask why I'm here at this hour, it just bleeds its colors down into everything I'm moving through and into. Neon bleeding in the rain, that's the cathedral of the late night and the lost. Neon bleeding in the rain, every color paid for at a certain cost. Red for the worn and blue, for the cold empty, pink for the promise that was never gonna keep. Neon bleeding in the rain is the only honest light that men like me can see. Is the only light we ever really need. Machine down by the ice maker that had 1 bag of chips from another year. The ice machine made sounds like it was suffering, but it gave me ice, and that was why I'm here. I poured 2 fingers from the bottle in my duffel, sat on the edge of the bed in the room's one light, and watched the neon move across the ceiling in the particular way it moves at night. When the rain hits the window at an angle and the sign outside has its own broken rhythm, and the room becomes a kind of slow projector showing you the film of everything within. Neon bleeding in the rain, that's the cathedral of the late night and the lost. Neon bleeding in the rain, every color paid for at a certain cost. Red for the worn and blue, for the cold empty, pink for the promise that was never gonna keep. Neon bleeding in the rain is the only honest light that men like me can see. Is the only light we ever really need. Different signs, same hours, same MTA. The colors change, the parking lots all blur together. The key card and the ice and the one dim boat. Neon bleeding in the rain is the map of every night I've ever been. Too far from anywhere to find my way back in. Neon bleeding in the rain, red and blue on the black asphalt below. Neon bleeding in the rain, the only color left in a world that let the rest go. The motel sign says vacancy in letters, missing the first C and half the E. It's been that way since longer than the owner has been alive to care or disagree. I pulled in at the hour that has no name, past midnight, but before the gray sets in. The parking lot holds 4 cars on my conscience and something scratching inside the dumpster bin. The man behind the glass slid me a key card without looking up from whatever held his eyes. Room 9, he said, like it said it 10,000 times, which is probably exactly right and wise. The rain doesn't stop for men like me, it just changes what surface it decides to ruin. The neon doesn't ask why I'm here at this hour, which is probably exactly right and wise. The rain doesn't stop for men like me, it just changes what surface it decides. Ashtray full of yesterdays, sitting on the nightstand like a verdict. Ashtray full of yesterdays, and the glass was just a ghost of something worth it. 3 in the morning is its own country, with its own laws and its own particular dark. The television hums on mute in the corner, showing people doing things in another arc of life entirely different from this ceiling, this particular water stain above the bed, this particular silence between the air conditioner cycling off and the noise inside my head. I've been in this room before, in different buildings, different states, same $40 night, same remote control with the battery cover missing, same thin curtain doing nothing against the light. The ashtray doesn't judge what you've been burning, the glass doesn't ask what you've been drinking for, the ceiling doesn't care about your history, the motel room just gives you what you paid for, nothing more. Ashtray full of yesterdays, that's the archaeology of a man like me. Ashtray full of yesterdays, layers of the nights I didn't want to see. Past the filter, past the flame, past the last ember, down to the ash of every hour I couldn't keep. Ashtray full of yesterdays, and the 3 a.m. and the ceiling and the hum of a television. Nobody's watching while I try to sleep. While I try to sleep. There was a man in the room beside me, coughing the kind of cough that's been there for some years. Not sick, just permanent, just settled in for living. The architecture of a man who perseveres through something I don't know and didn't ask about. We shared a wall, we didn't share a word, and I thought about many men horizontal right now in rooms exactly like this, staring at the same water-stained occurrence, sharing walls with strangers in the same abyss. Each one carrying whatever brought him here to a $40 room at 3 a.m. Each one with his ashtray and his arithmetic of all the ways he got to this again. Ashtray full of yesterdays. That's the archaeology of a man like me. Ashtray full of yesterdays. Layers of the nights I didn't want to see. Past the filter, past the flame, past the last ember, down to the ash of every hour I couldn't keep. Ashtray full of yesterdays. And the 3 a.m. and the ceiling and the hum of a television. Nobody's watching while I try to sleep. While I try to sleep. One more layer that nobody sees, that made her wipe the glass and change the linen in the room will be exactly what it was before. Ashtray full of yesterdays is all I ever leave behind a motel door. Is all I ever leave behind. Ashtray full of yesterdays, sitting on the nightstand like a verdict. Ashtray full of yesterdays, and the glass was just a ghost of something worth it. 3 in the morning is its own country, with its own laws and its own particular dark. The television hums on mute in the corner, showing people doing things in another arc of life entirely different from the ceiling. This particular water stain above the bed, this particular silence between the air conditioner cycling off and the noise inside my head. I've been in this room before in different buildings, different states, same. Room 9 at the edge of Nevada, where the desert starts and the road gives up. Room 9 at the edge of Nevada, 4 walls and a window and an empty cup, and nothing for 50 miles in any direction but dark. The last town was a gas station and a decision I made without thinking past the fuel gauge low. The motel appeared like something that was waiting, like it knew the kind of man who needed so. The sign said $12 a night, cash only, with a vacancy that had been there for a while. The woman at the desk had the eyes of the desert, flat and brown, and measuring every mile. She gave me room 9 at the far end of the building, the one that shares its wall with the Nevada night. No neighbors on that side, just open country, and the particular weight of that much space and light. Nevada dark is different from the other darks. It's not just the absence of the light, it's a presence, something filling all the nothing, something that was here before the word for night. Room 9 at the edge of Nevada is the furthest I have ever been from anywhere. Room 9 at the edge of Nevada, with the desert pressing in against the air. The ceiling fan turns slow like it's uncertain whether motion matters out this far from things. Room 9 at the edge of Nevada, and the silence has a weight to it. That city silence never brings. Found a road map in the nightstand drawer from 1974 with someone's route marked in red pen through Nevada into somewhere that I couldn't quite make out where it had been. I laid it out across the bed and studied every red line, every circled name, and thought about the man who drove that route once, whether he got where he was going or the same old story of a man in motion heading somewhere that turned out to be a different kind of place than what he had in mind when he marked the map. I traced his red lines with my finger on my face. Room 9 at the edge of Nevada is the furthest I have ever been from anywhere. Room 9 at the edge of Nevada, with the desert pressing in against the air. The ceiling fan turns slow like it's uncertain whether motion matters out this far from things. Room 9 at the edge of Nevada, and the silence has a weight to it. That city silence never, never brings. I slept 3 hours and woke before the gray. Room 9 at the edge of Nevada. Watch the desert tell the darkness to give way. Not sunrise, yet just the suggestion of a difference between the black that was and the black that's going now. Room 9 at the edge of Nevada is the most alone I've ever been. And somehow the most alright. Somehow the most alright. Room 9 at the edge of Nevada, where the desert starts and the road gives up. Room 9 at the edge of Nevada, 4 walls and a window and an empty cup and nothing. For 50 miles in any direction, but dark. The last town was a gas station and a decision I made without thinking past the fuel gauge low. The motel appeared like something that was waiting, like it knew the kind of man who needed so. The sign said $12 a night, cash only, with a vacancy that had been there for a while. The woman at the desk had the eyes of the desert, flat and brown and measuring every mile. She gave me room 9 to fall. Last call for the dame. The bartender rings it without looking up. Last call for the dame. I put my hand around the last cup and decide whether the road starts now or never. The bar's closing in the way bars close, not all at once, but in a kind of drift. The lights come up a shade, and someone sweeping in the night becomes a thing you have to lift. There are 3 of us left past the last call, and none of us are talking, which is fine. A man in a car hard at the far end, and a woman staring into something in her wine. We are the last congregation of the evening, the ones for whom one more was never quite the last. The bartender moves slow with the kind of mercy that comes from having closed 1,000 nights like this. Last call is not a warning, it's a reckoning. It's the moment where you choose what happens next. Do you step into the night and find the highway, or do you let the stew become the thing you rest? Last call for the damned is the beginning, not the end of something. Last call for the damned is where the real decisions start their running. When the neon clicks off and the door swings open and the night air hits you like a hand on the chest. Last call for the damned is just the road saying get in, saying I've got somewhere to take you if you let. I left at 20 and walked out without counting. The change that wasn't there was never there. The parking lot held 4 cars, including mine, in the dark between the street lights and the air. I sat inside a minute with the engine off, listening to the bar die down behind me. The muffled sounds of vending bottles, clinking chairs on tables, someone's radio telling them a story. And then I started up and pulled onto the blacktop, back toward the neon and the miles ahead. And the road received me like it always does, without a question and without a word said. Because the road doesn't do last call. The road is always open, always running. It takes the damned and the just and the uncertain, all the same, with the same dark and the same wide lines coming. Last call for the damned is the beginning, not the end of something. Last call for the damned is where the real decisions start their running. When the neon clicks off and the door swings open and the night air hits you like a hand on the chest. Last call for the damned is just a road saying get in, saying I've got somewhere to take you.